Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. What is this on the inside? A piece of hair. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. It is 5:16. It's early. So I was up and I just wanted to get on here because, you know, being able to get intuitive messages, um, you get them over a course of time. It don't all just come sometime, during that time that I'm on here, or if I'm, you know, maybe doing a reading for someone. But hi, how you doing? The local strange. How you doing, babe? How you doing? I think it's your local strange. If I didn't say it right, I'm sorry. So it's basically like some things that I've been picking up on these past couple of days. Um, Positive things. Of course, it's always gonna be good and bad. We gotta balance those things out. So I just wanted to pull a few cards. I appreciate you guys for coming here and even sharing your energy, and so that we be able to move forward and evolve together. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is all about: the evolution of us. You know what I'm saying? Us being able to be in our higher selves and be creative and innovative, and not just be of the world, of the world, and not allow these worldly things to be heavy on us, because that's what they were created for. Each system within this system was created to keep us, in a state of imprisonment, and we're coming out of that. And when you're coming out of anything that's been keeping you, um, as a hostage, they're gonna fight to keep you there. That entity is going to fight, and it's not going to stop, no matter how many times God reprimand them and tell them to stop. No, leave. I'm telling you to leave them alone. How many times they warned, they're going to continue to come after you. And thank you. They're going to continue to come after you and fight, to keep you in that perpetuating cycle. You know what I'm saying? So you have to remember who you are. You have to remember the things that you are going through and that you have been through throughout your life. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, I know I can speak for myself, but throughout my life, at times I had already went through something and end up going through it again. But when I went through it, it's like I forgot about the last time. So as I've gotten older, now I'm remembering things, and not remembering things. I'm keeping things in mind. I'm not just letting it go and continuing on that hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm remembering. Okay, I went through that. I learned that. That didn't work out. So it's more so you learning yourself, and that's what it ultimately always come back to, is you learning yourself. Okay, so a lot of the divine ones that I'm speaking to now, you're at a place where you may be going through spiritual pains, and spiritual pains is letting go of the past. Okay, why is it so hard, or why is it so the rebound session? My brother was murdered, like, what, 4 years ago. So it was 4 years ago. I got it. So Lilith energy came out, okay? So I don't know if you guys know about Lilith, but I will be sharing a YouTube link to someone who better explains who she was in this world and what she brought to this world, and how we all have Lilith energy inside of us. Okay, you're a trucker. How you doing? Is it Cantron Moon? How you doing? So Lilith energy is strong right now, right? And so when we speak about Lilith energy, I embody Lilith energy, so I can give you some of the embodiments that I have. It's me standing on what it is that I know is to be true. You know what I'm saying? Me being honest with myself. Me speaking up. You know what I'm saying? That was something that Lilith was shined for, because she spoke up and she didn't, allow anyone to jeopardize her character or say who she is or who they thought she was. Like she just didn't fucking play, right? So Lilith energy is that dark energy. You know what I'm saying? And she loved and she had love in her heart, but she wasn't willing to lose herself for anybody, okay? So it just was a lot of work that she was willing to put in herself, and instead of everything outside of herself. And so the community didn't like her for that. So they made up a lot of things about her. So you could be one of those individuals who have been lied on a lot throughout your life. You know, a lot of stories being made up. People believing a character that they never even actually met. They never came in contact with you and tried to get to know you, but they believe these things about you. You know what I'm saying? And so the story, the perpetuating story about you went on and on and on. It's people that know you that you don't even know. Okay? It's people that know you that you haven't even came in contact with, and your story is still being told, right? Now, see what the title is, right? It says releasing the story of the past. So you are being called to, and I had picked up on this earlier today. And anytime I pick up on something, I just write it down because it's significant and I may forget it. I may forget. So releasing the stories of the past. So you guys are still talking about these things because of triggers. Danny, I hope I said it right. It's Dana Buzzo. Thank you. I appreciate it. You in Canada? Oh, okay. Canada is beautiful. That's what's up. Yeah, so I just want to also let you guys know that when you guys come over here to my channel, that you are on a secure line with the divine, that you are protected, that we are cloaked. No one can penetrate this field, penetrate the auric field that we are in when you come here. Anyone that has any ill will towards you or myself, they cannot penetrate this. They cannot get into this. No energies can get into this field. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You were local. Strange. You said my mom's brother got killed in a house fire. Where was this at? Wasn't it? Where was this at? Is Basil? Yeah, I had said I spelled the first name and then I had said the last name, but I don't know if I pronounced it right. So if I didn't, I apologize. Is Dana Basil? It's Danabazo. That's what I said. But yeah, if I said it wrong. So I didn't summon. No, I don't summon anything. You slid on the road. You got a man driving. I'm actually finna get my trucking license, and I know that it's a dangerous job. It really is. Oh, Basil. Okay, I apologize. I didn't mean to say it wrong. Okay, so let me finish with the so 511 could be significant. You could be seeing, or you could have seen 511. It stuck out to me when I had seen the time today. It was 511, and that was just not too long ago. Okay, you could be seeing the number 999, or you could be seeing 888 or 1111. Also, 222 is very big right now. These numbers are very significant, you guys, on your path. They're messages. They're intuitive nudges from. They're intuitive nudges from, you know, beyond this earth. You know, messages from your ancestors, messages from souls that you've came in contact with that still support you, that supported you up into being here. Like they knew you were going to be here. You have a purpose. Whoever I'm speaking to, and I want to say, like, they're giving me both sides. They don't want me to leave anybody out. They don't want nobody left out. Okay? So if you feel like you have not, you know, yet discovered your purpose, in a way you have, those that haven't. In a way you have, because you know that you're different. And you know that you are receiving messages and information that's not being given to you by anyone else. Now that is a gift. Okay? So you have to take that and you have to do with it and use it in this world to help humanity, to help you, so that you don't have to work so hard, so that you don't have to work for nobody at all. You know, we all have to. I have to at this point, but our gifts are so great and we are so brilliant. We are the real computers. We are the first computers. You know what I'm saying? You just have to believe in yourself. And so that's for that spectrum of people. But those who have come into alignment with their purpose, like myself, and know, that you may be holistic, you may be an alchemist, you may be a reader, you may be, and you don't even need no cards. This is just a necessity. I don't need cards to read anybody. I can do this without anything at all. You know what I'm saying? I can't, when I leave here and I go to another realm and continue on my journey, I'm not gonna have these cards. So they're really the least of, things that anyone should be worried about. Is more so you. You know what I'm saying? It's more so you, right? So releasing the story of the past. Okay, so let me get back into this, right? So you done been through some shit where it's people that have, did you so wrong, and you may have gotten over it and you move forward, but you still have these conversations, you still have these triggers, and you could be triggered by even seeing someone that they know and then they bring them up, or you could be triggered because you have this thought in your mind about them. Maybe a song came on and it reminded you of them. All of these, it's so many different things that can take you back to your past, right? That could take you back to certain places in your past. And so source is guiding me to help you guys in some way, or say something, whatever come out in this reading, for you to release the stories of the past. Completely release them, because these perpetrators need to be a part of your storyline. So now basically what you're doing is you're cutting them off. You're cutting them off to the point to where you're starving their ass, okay? Because the only way that they eat is by way of your energy. Okay? But as long as they can be a part of your storyline, and this is for me too, really, you know what I'm saying? As long as you continue to, speak, or if it's not to empower a situation, or if it's not a situation where you are um, going within and it's something still in your core that you're healing from, then if you've healed from it and you're over it and you're like, you don't even think about this person, there's no point in talking about them. There's no point in bringing up what they did, how they did it. They are now going through the motions and the cycle of what they did to you. The same way that they made you feel, they are going through it. I feel like I'm speaking to some people who, some masculine energy, who were cheated on in a marriage. I'm picking up on, like, you were in a marriage and you were cheated on, and I know that's abroad, but I'm picking up on that. Okay, let me see, what cards am I gonna be guided to? Oh yeah, another thing too, y'all. So I got a lot of books. I love books, you guys, right? And so I'm reading this book and I'm making it. I'm just each day, because I haven't read in so long. Just sit down and read, but each day I'm sitting down reading, and each day I'm able to do it more and more. I'm gonna tell y'all something about these phones and all this electronic shit in the world. Having to get up and go to work every day, having to go to school, just going forward with preparing your life so that you can be comfortable, or because you need to pay your bills, or because you need to take care of your family. Do something that when you were a child, you were really engaged in it because you loved it. Reading was one for me, and writing. Like, I've always loved writing and reading. You know what I'm saying? I like to write down everything. I like to, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I copy some shit out the book, and I know how to pull from shit too. I can pull energy from certain things out of a book that will help me and help guide me on my path. You know what I'm saying? So, just make it very intentional. Be intentional with your time, and I'm just gonna call out to share that with y'all. All right. So let's get into the cards, y'all. And let me keep this close to me because I be having to remind my motherfucking self, man. About, you said, please reply. Senior bungo, you don't control your, I don't know what that means. Yeah, so I've been good, y'all. Like, literally, I've been working on, like, my response to everything, because I just feel so depleted when I respond to ignorant people. I feel like they take a significant amount of my energy. And I feel like right now, because we are in the Sagittarius full moon energy, like that's not gonna leave for a while. That energy is very strong, so it's gonna take a minute for it to like, you know, subside out, or for it to thin out. And then we have Venus going into, we've had Venus that already then went into Gemini. And so, you know, Gemini is the twins. And then Venus is the earth signs. So these, all of these, this energy is like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So thank you so much, Latisse. Thank you. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Sending it back to you 1,000 times fold. Okay, so let's get up in here, y'all. Let's do these cards, man. So we got the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I was just guided to show that because there's a lot of energy. That's what I was gonna do first. There's a lot of people that chose to continue to. Some of you guys are going to court too. You might be in a court battle. You may be going to court for, you know, it could be something minor or something to do with your family or something, but you could have something going on within your family where you're not fighting like you used to, trying to get your point across, explain yourself, none of that. It's more so you like, you know what, I'm gonna wait until the day comes to where, which could be in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, you got court where you might have to have a sit down with your family, but it's like you're not allowing that energy. It's 7:32 in the morning for me. How about you? It's 5:32. So you might be, you know, like your higher self is like, don't worry about it. Whatever gonna happen. It's already done. It's already been done. So you guys, this can be like the last phase of what you're going through with whoever you're going through it with from the past. Okay. So things are it's like they're gonna have to get off your medicine wheel. I'm gonna call it the medicine wheel. You know what I'm saying? Because you're moving into calmer waters, and they were never meant to go with you. But there is some things that need to be, you know, finished. You know, like that needs to be closed out. There's some things that need to be. It can be you. I'm picking up on even you, divine ones. It's divine feminine. I'm picking up on a feminine energies, where you guys are going to be the ones that's going to have to speak up and say some things to some people to close things off. But it's like you're going to have a choice. Like, it's like God going to give you a choice to say what it is that you need to say. But you may even be like, you know what? It ain't even nothing else to say. I done said all that I have to say. Like, you're just, like, you done with talking. You done with, because it's like anything you say is not going to change how these people feel about you or how they look at you or what they've already said about you and destroying your character. You know what I'm saying? So you just like, it's not even no point. And to be honest with you, I agree with you. You know, you say something and emotions get to running and you get upset. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, because, you know, even though we get through things and we, you know, we say we are healed, that energy can still trigger you. You know, your emotional intelligence is very important right now. This is something that a lot of the divine ones have conquered and you have gotten, but yet still in all, you cannot go into intoxicating energies and think that they're not going to try to attack you. They are. And when you're going into these intoxic energies and you're being vulnerable, you're left to be subjected to being attacked it's even greater. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're being vulnerable to an entity that does not care about your well-being. They're going to attack while you're being, and they're going to sit there like they care or like they're listening and they're, you know what I'm saying? Like they're receiving what you're saying, but that's far from the truth. Okay. So yeah, you know, look at betrayal at the bottom of the deck. They're trying to find some way to get through. Some fucking way to get through. Whoa. Okay, so first, I'm not reading these cards until the end. So first, I'm going to pull something from the African Goddess deck. What messages do you have for the collective source? My hand's so small, y'all. What am I doing? I can't. Okay. Okay, so you could be seeing a number 4. Feeling safe. Okay, came out. And the Harvest came out, 43. I'm not reading these until later, y'all. Now we're finna get into the cards, okay? Okay. And we we're gonna see how that tie in with the reading. Usually I would put these down. Yeah, 4 is big right now. Okay, y'all can be, somebody can be 43 years old. Somebody's name could be Lenny. Or you can know somebody named Lenny. Somebody's mother could be sick in the hospital. I'm picking up on. In Maryland. In Maryland. Or you can be from Maryland. Or it could be 2 separate, things. He said, why they make cars so damn big? They got all different kind of sizes in cars. I know, because look, my hands are so small. It'd be so hard for me to shuffle. I'll be like, damn. It's so many different ways you can shuffle, though. Like, I don't know. You could pull cars out the middle, too. Shit, sometimes I be having to do that. Everything is fine, right? Okay, so we got everything is fine coming out, right? That's basically the 9 of Swords. Oh, that's the 10 of Swords, my bad. Everything is fine. We got the Hierophant at the bottom of the card. That's your energy, right? Somebody could have been born in 1990 that's watching. You could live in northern, like in the north. I don't know. They showing me northern. So everything is fine and the Hierophant coming out. Okay, so that was that energy earlier that I was talking about when I was saying like you have surpassed everybody from your past. You surpassed by way of the work that you've done within yourself, right? That shit just wasn't working out. So the only safe place that you were able to go was in yourself, right? So the Hierophant and everything is fine. You're not in a stagnated energy, but I feel like you haven't really come to like a realization like, oh my God, I made it. Like, like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't feel like you're giving yourself enough credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do with all of this that I have? Well, all of these understandings and understanding myself, what am I going to do and use it for? Like, you might be just now like, okay, I'm going to work. I've done the work within. I'm saying you're going to a real job or you're going to school. You're taking care of your family. But now it's like, what am I going to do with it? Because it's something that you want to do with it. You started for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You always have this urge to help, to be of service. Okay. I mean, just even I'm picking up on like politicians don't have shit on you. You know what I'm saying? In the spiritual realm, like you're able to communicate, and the way that you communicate your words is very healing. People come to you for advice all the time. You know what I'm saying? You could be a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you're an actual therapist. You could be, but that you can, do that type of kind of work. Okay? Because if everything is just fine and then the Hierophant come out, you have people that's captured by your beauty. Whoever I'm speaking to, whether if it's a masculine or a feminine, you're very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You have a beautiful skin complexion. You have a beautiful essence about yourself. You have a beautiful, your energy, all of that. And people look to you and you appreciate that. You appreciate all of that. But now you're trying to figure out exactly what am I going to do with what I have, And so I feel like, you need to take your time. And it's time to take a break because you've been working so hard. Take a break within yourself. Allow yourself to gather everything together. And it takes time to gather. And so we gather. So when you gather, it takes time. It may take a month where you resting and you putting it together in your mind. You putting a puzzle together. And as you put that puzzle together, then the stairs will create that you're going to be walking up. Okay? So don't overthink. Okay? You done made some good decisions. You done went into a whole nother. So we got the Six of Pentacles that came out. And we got the Ace of Swords. So those that was, and we just talked about this. There's energies that's still trying to feast off of your name, off of your likeliness. And Source is not going for it. Source is not going for it. No one has access to your energy like they did maybe a year ago, or even maybe 6 months ago. It has been completely closed down. Somebody was feasting off of you guys' energy, somebody close to you. It could have been a lover. It could have been a friend. I'm picking up on feminine energy, so it could have been like a wife or a sister or a mother feasting off your energy, giving it to, sharing it with other people, sharing it with other souls by way of talking about you, having conversations about you, telling your business. You knew all of this all along. You knew that all of this was happening. You were being given downloads about this. Like, you know who been plotting on you and who been, you know, saying foul shit about you, or you know who like you, who don't like you. Like, you're very aware of everything that they've been doing to come against you. I mean, motherfuckers then went so far as to make fake police reports. I'm being shown fake police reports against you. This could have happened recently or could have happened in the past, but this is like in a family dynamic I'm picking up on. Thank you, Lusheen. Thank you. It's my brother name. It's Marcus. His name is Marcus. It's my little brother. So yeah, so Source said no more. There's no more. And this is why Source is saying also, so this Six of Pentacles is also showing me that, you've given, you're a giver, whoever I'm speaking to. You a giver. You give way more than you receive, okay? And that's what you have done in past relationships with a lot of people, whether if it's family, friends. And I feel like that come from a place of, neglect and how you were treated when you were a child. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you went through from the time that you were, they're showing me 6, 7, even 9 years old, everything that you went through, it was to get you to this point, like where you are now, your spiritual awakening, how you are spiritual. You know what I'm saying? You're spiritual. I could be speaking to people, I could be speaking to a divine collective that is not too held up on the worldview of what you should be. You know what I'm saying? Or what you should believe in. You're more so like, look it, man, I come from a place of love. This is who I am. And, I'm just not, I'm not easily, you can't just, I don't roll with the, how like 1 minute they have like some shit to come out and everybody go that way, and then they'll have some more stuff to come out, and it's like almost like a controlling of the masses is what I'm being shown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never been with that. You probably don't even have no artists or actors that you just like, oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not that type of kind of person. Whoever, I'm picking up on, like, you was never like, I need to go to this concert. I need to, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, because you didn't idolize motherfucker, you didn't idolize people, and you wasn't like everybody, then you were left out a lot. You were left out a lot. We got the Ace of Cups that came out. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're being given a new beginning, and you feel that shit, and you feel it. It's like, it's like you gotta take some time to chill. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel something that's coming. You feel something that's coming, but you don't know what it is. This the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel good inside. All of that shit. It's a lot of different emotions I'm picking up on, and we don't even got no cups. Oh yeah, we got the Ace of Cups. That's crazy. I'm like, we ain't got no cups out here. But I'm gonna say it's a lot of different emotions that I'm picking up on. Okay, so some of you guys are being called to go to like an ocean, like go to like a beach, not to like a lake or nothing, a beach. You guys are being called to go to the beach. I'm picking up on like that's not nothing new. Like you've been picking up on that for the past couple of weeks. Like getting away, go to a beach, be out in the sun. You know what I'm saying? What other messages do you have? I'm gonna clarify the Six of Pentacles too, y'all. Let me see. The Judgment. After, look here, I'm telling you, after the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, Judgment came out. Okay? And I said, peep how I said, I'm going to check the Six of Pentacles. Hold on. Because I feel like I already even spoke on this. Like, and it just came out. Bro, the Star card came out. This is your energy. We all are made of stardust. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust, okay? We are all made of stardust. We all got a star in the sky. Every motherfucking body, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? It is our Akashic records, okay? This is the information that source locks into, not only through us, but this is where everything is written down. Thoth energy. Thoth is writing everything down. The Six of Pentacles right underneath the Star card. This is what they did. They tried to govern you. They tried to govern over your soul. They did have your soul governor over. It was a lot of different beliefs that you had to get rid of. It was a lot of different ways that you have picked up on throughout your life that you had to get rid of so that you wouldn't, you know, because you never agreed with it, but it was a perpetuating thing. And it was almost as if they tried to like really like, a lot of motherfuckers came and manipulated your energy and manipulated you when you were younger. But you seen through that shit even when you were young. You could have been 9, 10, 11, even younger. Like, you seen through it. Like, you knew more than them. And these were adults that was doing this, or teenagers. These were people that was older than you that was doing this to you. Relatives, family members. They tried to govern over your soul and keep your soul locked in with theirs on that cycle, on that wheel. The wheel of fortune. That wheel that never stops turning. It never ends. It's always a beginning and it never ends. Okay? And your energy that they was ciphering, they was giving it to other people, and they would even give you some back. But they would give it to you in small, like, you know, they'll give you a compliment and then they'll take it back. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? 7 can be significant. The number 7, you could be life path number 7. So yeah, balance. Like, you're balanced now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in harmony now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really picking up on that. You guys, this is some good-ass energy. I ain't did no readings at this 5 o'clock in the morning in a long time. This is some good energy. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I was told this like maybe 2 years ago. Between 3, 4, and 5 o'clock in the morning, there's like this. I don't know if I show you. There's a shield that come over the world. That's what I was shown. And it blocks a lot of interference from different things. And we are able to communicate with each other without other entities being able to hear. You too, baby. Come back later. Okay, let me keep going. What other messages do you have? The 9 of Cups. Yeah, you have wish fulfillment. It's a lot coming in. It's a lot of opportunities coming in I'm picking up on. You know what I'm saying? As far as judgment go, all of these players that came against you and played against you, they're of the past, man. You know what I'm saying? The only time we're gonna talk about these motherfuckers is if it's something that we can get, that can help us move forward. You know, like, I learned the lesson from that, and it ain't even no point really in bringing their energies up around you, because it's insignificant to your future. You know, they don't have nothing to do with your movement forward at all. The 9 of Cups just came out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Judgment that came up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are being praised in the spiritual realm. Like, you've reached spiritual, and just correct me if I'm wrong, right? If you don't feel that inside, then this may not be for you. This message may not be for you. But even before I start pulling these cards and the cards that's coming out, look at the card that came out from the ancestors, from the African goddess, Harvest. Okay? And I'm not even pulling no energy off of that because I haven't read it yet. I don't want to pull no energy off of it. Positive, positivity, positive movement is what I'm picking up on. Positive movement. What other messages do you have? The Nine of Cups. Get into, I just got this fear that just came over me. It was like a little fear, like I don't know. So it's a little fear that's out there in the collective. And I feel like that fear is coming, if the fear come from the unknown. It come from you not knowing what's going to come next. Source is saying to be present, to ground yourself. You need to find ways to ground yourself. You need to get back to your inner child, okay? And that's what I'm picking up on the Page of Cups, your inner child. You see how she's sitting there playing with the fish? You know what I'm saying? You got and it's the water is back here in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, the water is emotion, you know what I'm saying? But that emotion is clearly, you don't see no water like going up and down. It's just like, you know, where you're just calm and you're at peace and you're cool. This is the energy that you need to be in so that you can know how to move forward. This is the message that's coming through. Like, Source is like, okay, what do I need to do to help you, you know, stay in alignment, stay in balance, stay in peace. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to stay in a peaceful state so that you can transition over. Because that's what's happening right now. We are in the 5D now, you guys. We are not in 3D no more. And people need to know that. We are not in 5D at all. You guys need to look more into that and learn more about it so that you can know how to operate in this shit. Because I'm going to tell you something. Stress, being bitter, hate, overthinking, none of that resonates with the 5D. You cannot be your true, authentic self and operate from your higher self. We are, you know how they say that the extraterrestrials are highly intelligent beings? We are too. We are also highly intelligent. Okay? All those years of college, all those years of school, elementary school, and, you know, all those years of being indoctrinated by the churches and our families and all those learning and those lessons and shit, all of that shit is being flushed away. That is it no longer exists. That system did not work for us. That was a faulty system that was created to keep us in the matrix. We've moved out of there. You have to know that. You gotta stand on that shit. And I feel like this is why this message, a lot of you guys have love coming in, but you ain't even been tripping off that shit. You think about it every once in a while, and that's why you're gonna have it come. That's why it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you came here with a soulmate. You actually came here with a soulmate. And every relationship that you went through that didn't work, that's not working, it was to get you ready for this new soulmate. Okay? What other messages do you have? The Ten of Pentacles. They keep coming with it. These are all, not all of them is major arcanic, but most of them are major arcanic cards. You got a majority of what? 1, 2, 3 major arcanic for the Ten of Pentacles. It's family. It's a union. You have like, it's a tribe, your tribe. It's the name David. I don't know if that name David might be significant to you guys. Maybe you've heard it in the past like 3 years. You might not even know nobody named David, but that name David has came up maybe on your time feed or maybe like reading, or it's just been coming up at significant times in your life. And David is very significant, that name, okay? The Galatians in the Bible can be significant. Or maybe it's a story in there, in the Galatians. Somebody's name could be Nani, but that's not the real name. That's a nickname, Nani. Okay, I don't know why I'm here in fucking Walmart. Is somebody at Walmart? Shit, somebody need to go to Walmart. Okay, so the Eight of Cups. Look at it. You are the Ten of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups. emotionally, you're okay with moving away from this shit. So what the title is, you're with it. So basically, this is the thing, you guys. It's gonna be a swap, right? Either source is gonna give you a choice, okay? Either you're going to completely give everything back that never worked for you. You're gonna give anything that was given to you that didn't belong to you, but it was given to you to to fuck you up, to give you scars, to keep you, even though you like everything is fine, but it really ain't fine. You were good, but they were constantly stabbing you, constantly, provoking you, constantly, creating narrow passages for you. You know what I'm saying? And these were people that you trusted. But each time you turned around or each time you looked away, this is what they did. And you like, it's good, it's okay. You may have even found excuses to stay. This can be from a core, this could be from the core of you from neglect. I had came up with this. Like, nobody never told me this, y'all. But I'm going to tell y'all this, right? I'm going to share this with y'all. This is just what I know. I feel like when we are born and we come out from our mother's womb, I feel like in some way, because of the way that it happens and how it's been happening and for so long, for so many centuries, and it's not right the way that the kids are being delivered, right? And it's been like that. But abandonment, I felt that. I know for a fact that we come here with abandonment, y'all. We come here with abandonment. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is so, they just from the beginning, from the gate, you're being, you know what I'm saying? You're being ripped away from source. You know what I'm saying? And it's the way. Yes, you came here to be here, but it's a way to do everything. And the way that they've been doing things and the way that this world has been being ran and how people are fucking out their fucking minds because they have to work so hard and still not and look up and not be happy and not be satisfied and not be able to take care of their family, and all they got to think about is a bill to pay and stressing and struggling and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not something that we're supposed to go through. It is not in our genetic makeup and our souls for us to the stress and all of those different diseases that they give. Being bitter is a disease. Jealousy is a disease. Hate is a disease. You know what I'm saying? Anger is a fucking disease. But let me go back to what I was saying as far as being ripped from our mother's womb and the neglect, not neglect, but damn, what the word did I use? I forgot shit. But that just slipped my mind. But that is very significant, and people think that they get it from their parents, like because my father wasn't here, or because my mother wasn't here. Your connection. Nah, that's because you were ripped away from your true state. You know what I'm saying? If you could have, as a child, as a baby, got all of that out of the placenta. You know what I'm saying? Got the whole placenta. And rich people do it. They kids actually sit there for days and get all of the vitamins and nutritions from the placenta. You're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? The rich people, the elite motherfuckers, they even eat the placenta. They in the hospitals, they even grind it up and make milkshakes for them. Like, this is foreign to people in our well, I come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about that. They taking the placenta and they using it for other things. You know what I'm saying? In the world to help. To do whatever they doing, but they take them. They don't give it to us. We don't even have a choice, so we can take our placenta. You know what I'm saying? What I know now, I want my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that because I feel like that's when we first encounter being, that emotion hit us. And I feel like that's a direct attack on our souls. And they gotta be some evil, demonic ass motherfuckers because they know what they're doing. And I know I didn't pick up on that for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pick up on this. Was years ago I picked up on it and I'm like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? So let me keep going. So we got the last part was the Eight of Pentacles, and that's you walking away from that shit. I'm talking about walking away from it completely. People are gonna come to you And there's going to be conversations. It's going to come up. It's going to remind you about these players. But immediately, just as fast as they remind you, just as fast as you need to give that energy up and let it go. Maybe you could be a listening ear and still not share that story that hurt you, that story that wounded you, that story that scarred you, because you know why? You made it out. And that story no longer, it has no connection to you at all. You know what I'm saying? The only connection that you have to that story is by way of you learning your lesson and you evolving. And them motherfuckers is back there in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because Page of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think of the damn word. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been granted. You've been granted rite of passage. I said this shit yesterday, y'all. This is big, y'all. You got the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands. Okay, I just spoke on this. The Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands, they're in conflict. You know what I'm saying? You picked up and you left. You gathered all your shit. You gathered everything. Thank you, homie Joe. I appreciate it. Look it. So the we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. The Wheel of Fortune and the Tower card. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're leaving. Everything happened on time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened on divine timing. That's why it's no reason to overthink. That's why it's no reason to worry about the future. Be present. Be in your present time. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all go back and forth because this spiritual shit is not no joke. You go through a lot of different emotions, a lot of different things. A lot of people don't make it through spiritual awakening. A lot of people off themselves, unalive themselves, do all kind of weird shit. They go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many things that come through that portal. And the whole point is for you to open up your heart chakra, so that you can get clairvoyant messages, so that you can really understand. And open up your heart chakra has a lot to do with you getting to the core of a lot of core beliefs in your family that was not true, that kept you guys in the same perpetuated cycle where this shit happened. Oh, it happened to my grandmother, it happened to my grandmother's grandmother, it happened to my mama, and that mama. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when is this shit gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? When are we going to choose to stop it? It can end with you. And I know, because I'm a living testament. It ends with me when it comes to with me and my children. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter. My daughter is a Libra just like my mom. You know what I'm saying? And I know all signs are different. Signs, they're all different. But some of them have the same attributes. It's the same. It's like some of the, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I was given another chance to give her the love that my mom didn't get. And still be, handle my mom with grace. Because, like I said the other day, when you stay in relationships for too long, you start resenting a person. You start, being bitter, like, and being angry towards a person. And I'm not going to say that I'm there, but I had to check myself 2 days ago. And I got on here and I said, like, if I'm wrong, I'll admit that shit in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a problem. I'm an honest person. I'm truthful. You know what I'm saying? I'm the truth. And that's just it. My mom would tell you to tell the motherfucker. I'll tell you one thing. She ain't gonna motherfucking lie. And that's the only good thing she could always say about me. She ain't gonna lie. If she did it, she gonna say she did it. If she said it, she gonna say she said it. I ain't never been the one. You know what I'm saying? For what? Fuck, I'm gonna lie with you. You can't do nothing to me. And when people didn't like that, about me, you could have been the same way, where you were confident in who you were, even though they still tried to, put you down and make you feel. And that's why they did it, because they seen the confidence in you. They seen how strong you were. They seen the strength in your soul. You know what I'm saying? They seen it. They knew that you weren't gonna just lay down and be on no fall down ass, female, on no fall down ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't gonna do that. Or male. I'm sorry for using the N word. They knew that. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that has come against you, anybody that has ever had anything negative to say about you, they're having a tower moment. I know, because I didn't pick up on that energy. I picked up on that energy about people coming on here saying crazy stuff. Like, they not doing good, but they won't stop. Like, they insane. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Crazy. You just, every time you put out that energy, like, it come back to you 10 times fold. I don't even want to do y'all like that and say 1,000. You already down bad. You know? Okay, so we got the Six of Pentacles, y'all. This is all good energy, y'all. Okay, so this is all good energy. You've been harvesting whatever you've been creating. You could be a content creator. You can be, I'm picking up on a singer. You could be maybe a rapper. Something that you do in the industry where you, it's the communications. Okay? It's communications. A lot of the people that you deal with in the past, when you talk, they didn't listen. They didn't listen to you. Now, if you went along with what they were saying, then they ha. But they didn't listen to you when you told them real shit, and when you was communicating with them and sharing real shit with them, or sharing your, you know, your what you were putting together, you know what I'm saying? That was gonna give you the 9 of Cups. It almost as if it kind of like even made you doubt yourself. I'm picking up on a lot of these people in the 5 of Wands energy. They made you doubt yourself. But you kept working. You kept moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And you had to do it alone. Like, nobody supported you. Whoever I'm speaking to, you didn't get support on your desires. Like, they would have things, people that you knew would have things going on that they were working on, and you would support them in that. I'm talking about be there wholeheartedly. You could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Gemini. I'm picking up on. But this, with this Wheel of Fortune coming out and this Tower moment, boy, I tell you, we got some shit. Look, at this is your energy, okay, to make a long story short, okay? Like I said, you could be seeing a number 44, 222, 888 right now at this time. Y'all need to tap in to y'all divinity. Use it correctly, because everything is being documented. Everything is being documented like it always have been, and this is why this ending is coming. It's a complete ending, you guys. They cannot move forward with you, okay? It's a complete ending. And so I'm just here to encourage you, and even myself, to let go, okay? That's the movement forward. That's something that you need to embody. Letting go. Let go. You know what I'm saying? The thoughts, the conversations, release them. Give it back to who it belonged to. It never belonged to you. They put all their pain in you. Now God has taken all of their pain and given it back to them, because you didn't ask for none of that shit. And it never belonged to you. And they was harvesting off your energy. And how was they had to be some damn fools to think that they could take something that didn't belong to them. But God tricked their ass. Let them think that they was using your energy. Let them think that they really was using your energy though, because they was winning off of your energy, because they didn't do no work. They didn't do no work to get the things that they had. They was harvesting your energy. This is what they do. How you think we stuck in this fucking matrix? By way of watching TV and listening to the news and things of that nature. Now that put us in a state of fear, which block us from the outer rims where we're really from. We're not fucking from here. We came here to create a world within a world. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different souls from so many different places, and this is why you have to understand the English language, and you also have to understand your true state language, our soul language. Like, really, when we communicate better through telepathy. You know what I'm saying? So some of you guys could even have telepathy where you have that and you know how to use it. Or maybe you used it with one of your parents that you were really close with. Telekinesis vision, that's one of them, but telepathy is when you speak from the inside. That's when you use your inner voice. I know me and my dad used to speak like that, no lie. Clairvoyant conversations. So, Tataboo, feeling safe, okay? So this card came out. It says Goddess of Feeling Safe. She's from Barbados, Ghana, Salem. The temple is ancestors, y'all. The ancestors is heavy, y'all. I know y'all been picking up on y'all ancestors, all right? Like, y'all could be like in the house, and maybe y'all feel like maybe something rubbing on you. Just feeling their presence. Maybe in your left ear can feel like it's ringing, or you could just feel some type of kind of movement in your left ear. you're picking up on a lot of different energies, and you're actually very, very at peace being alone. I'm picking up like you're very, very, and this is not for everybody, but a lot of you guys are at peace with being alone. Like you are enjoying your peace. You might be cutting your phone off, like, you know, even like with people that you are, you know, cool with still, and that love you, that genuinely love you, and things like that. Like if you don't want to talk, you just don't want to talk, and you taking that time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're allowing yourself to 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 be in your true state, and you're not moving because somebody else said. You're not like how you used to be. Like I'm, you know, a people pleaser. You know what I'm saying? You may have been a people pleaser at one point. Or you let me answer the phone because you know to make sure they okay. And it's like, come on, man. You calling my phone, you gotta be okay. And if it's not okay, maybe you'll call back again, or maybe you'll text us an emergency. If you don't do that, then I'm gonna call y'all back later. I need my time. Okay, let me see. So it says great ancestors. Tedabu was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salim. Okay, so I don't like saying witch, y'all. I don't like saying the witch word. It ain't like that I don't like saying it, but I just don't like using it. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. So when witch, the word witch, when that came out, this was a people that was they off them. I'm talking about it was thousands of people, mainly women and children, but they off them and they called them witches. And like how I'm able to pick up on energy and I can speak to spirits in different spiritual realms and things like that. How I can connect to source and connect to other souls. This is what they were able to do. They were able to help dynasties win wars and things like that. Women were able to do that, and so they started calling them witches. And once they labeled them as witches, then they became a like they were how can I say it? So in the court system, they was like felons and shit like that. So they went and they killed all of them. Okay, they killed all of them. So they killed all of them. And so this is why I don't like that word, because it was created to slaughter a people, to kill a lot of people, kids, men. And this is what they use because they were able to use wisdom and use their intuition, and they don't want us to use that shit. Why you think that most of us use one side of our brain? We're not supposed to use one side of our brain, but that's the way that they created the system, so that that's the only side that we use. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just gotta push it together, man, yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let me just finish reading this. 1692, Salem, wisdom trials, okay? And it say which trials though? Wisdom trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Ghana region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. It is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. Okay? This is what the fuck we been talking. This everything that came out, y'all. 9 of Cups. The motherfucking 10 of Pentacles. The Star card. All of these cards, the Hierophant. The Ace of Wands. All these cards that came out is saying the same thing. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. Okay, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. Now, I'm picking up on like retreats, going somewhere to further, you know, keep you in a vibracious place, you know, where you're like where you're in a safe place, where you're around like-minded people. These people are coming in, but you also have to step out and get out. Okay, you got to get out and find some, you know, some things. Like I have seen some shit where I got in contact with this lady and they do like a retreat for shamanic work and things like that, because I'm a shaman too. I had shamans in my lineage, and so I can relate to the things that they do and how they help heal others and things like that. So let me get to the other one. But yeah, y'all gotta, find new things, and you're gonna meet good people. Like, that's what's coming. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole another, and you gotta drop all of the old ways of thinking, communicating. Like, you can be at peace, you could be calm, you safe. Like, you good, baby. You good. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Okay? Harvest. Okay? Look at Goddess of Harvest, Bagu, Guana. Temple is the high priestess. Okay? So I'm speaking to some high priestess. Water is the element. A bull is a Bagu fertility goddess. And Nimbu is her living spiritual healing mass. Together they embody the sacred feminine in abundance. Give thanks. You are being blessed. It is harvest time. Pray attention. It say pray attention. A season of great harvest is a season of great, what is this? Equifiness? Equifiness? I don't know. It's EQIQHANIES. You are prospering. Harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessings. Look at your thoughts. That's what the whole point, y'all. Like, your thoughts is everything. Your thoughts is how you create. All is matter. All is here, right? The blessing of your being here, the blessing of you being here another day on this earth. That is all harvest. That is all harvest. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? We are always proposed. We are always prospering. We are always prospering. So that's just something that you could say to. So I want to say this too, right? Because when I first started on my journey, I used to think like, okay, so I got to get in the community. I got to help everybody. You will be guided on what you need to do. It will come when it's supposed to come. Okay, don't force it. Don't force anything. Okay, because there's some people that you can't help. It's some people that's not going to receive your help. Let me say it like that. So it's no, you have to. God will put you in those places. God will place you in those places. God will place you around those people. You might even meet somebody walking down the street or while you in the store, and then they just start talking to you. You know what I'm saying? And then there, right there, that's you on your purpose. It's simple as that. People make it seem like you got, it's just big. No, it's not. It could be you living a simple life and in your community, and you are just of light, and you are bringing awareness of things because people are coming to you, and that's how it is. We don't supposed to go out and seek people. Like, I don't go to people. I read cards. You want me to read your cards? I don't do shit. Like, we're not supposed to do that in the spiritual community. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to impose what we know on anybody or what we believe on anybody. You're not supposed to do that. Nor should we look down on what they believe in or who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? It's more so coming to an understanding on both ends and respecting a mutual respect, a mutual understanding of whoever you choose to be. That's who you are. It doesn't affect me. You know what I'm saying? And who I am should not affect you, right? So let me see. So another message that I had got. It says a victim you will become in their perpetuated cycle. So I got this yesterday, y'all. It says a victim you will become in their perpetuated cycle if you continue on with their energy. Okay, so that I got that yesterday, right? It says people are supposed to earn your trust. You're not to give it. Okay, you're not to give. Be open with people, because you see how the people that was close to you did you. You see how the people that was close to you came in and love bombed you and fake loved you, and you gave them everything, and you kept giving it to them. You kept giving it to them. But these were people that you love. These were mothers, fathers, sisters, cousins, husbands, wives, and shit. So now you know to keep it safeguarded, to keep your life. They need to earn your trust, because you are, there's not many like you. So for you to be in someone's life and for someone to have that with you, it's remarkable. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna get that from a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like a once in a lifetime, and this is why these people from your past, they no longer have your energy, and they're trying to get it in any way because you were such a good person to them. Like they remember they remember your soul. They know. You know what I'm saying? Why they chose to do the things they did is just because that's who they are. It's not for us to debate or for us to even go back and forth on who they is. It is what it is. They showed their colors, and it's no turning back from that. And they still doing the same shit to other people. So it is, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys look up Lilith's story. I'm going to share her story in the community room at some point today. I'm going to share a link, or I'll probably put it under here. But I am going to get a closing message from Source, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Let me see where they at. So we're going to get 2 closing messages from Source. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, just in case for the for that information. Telekinesis. It's different ones. I know the one that I said is right though. Too. Not saying it's right, but it is you know, telepathy is a real thing. So it's a lot of different ways that they communicate. That we are able to communicate. I'm actually glad I got up and come on here. This is a good reading. Somebody's name is Natalie. So let me tell you something. I don't know if somebody watched me and they in London, but if you are in London, your energy is very fucking strong. Or if you, I don't know, you from London or you live in London, I've been picking up on this energy for the past few months. But for sure, you're in London. Okay, so somebody's grandmother is significant, and the grandmother can be from Maryland. Maybe she had dogs. She had pets. She might have been there when you were married, when you got married. Or she might not have been there in the physical, but she was there in the spiritual when you got married. Like you really wanted her to be there. And this is to like a feminine energy. Her name could start with an M. Somebody's name could be Nancy. That name been came up in the past, but like not for like the few times that I've been on here. So Nancy. Someone can have a liking for birds. Like you can really like birds, you know, different birds. Which is very significant to me because I love birds too. Magic. So magic came out. Monday can be significant for someone. You could have something planned for Monday. Or this upcoming week. It could be something that's serious that you got to take care of. It could be an appointment for something that's serious. You know, maybe a job interview or whatever it is, it's going to be in your favor. Even if it's not, it is in your favor, okay? Even if you feel like whatever the turnout is or whatever they say, how they word it, it's for you to go in and not allow it to stress you and to upheave you. Don't let it uproot you. You are going into situations so that you're being, I'm not even going to say tested, but you're going into situations so that you can work on staying rooted and staying grounded in yourself, in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your true essence, like not being affected, not being scathed, not being bothered behind somebody else's, whatever somebody else's energy is putting out. Even if it has something to do with you. Because you're going to be okay. You're good. You got to know that shit, though. Call 10, baby. You said you're in Canada? Okay, hold on. Let me get one more card, y'all. And this card is in alignment. Look, there's one more card. One more card. Solo magic. Y'all got two. Well, I cannot make this shit up. Look. This right here. It says solo magic. Anyways, let me see. Somebody's name could be Martha. Or somebody's mother's name could be Martha. Where is it? 85 can be significant. The number 85. Okay, so this is gonna be the card that came out, and then I'm gonna leave y'all after this. Okay, somebody can be like have like what is it called? I gotta think of the name. But your hands can be powerful. I could be speaking to some healers, or maybe you do Reiki, or maybe you can do Reiki, like you have like healing hands. And if you do, I'm picking up on like it came from like your mother's side, grandmother. I'm picking up like a grandmother or mother. Like your intuitivity came from your grandmother, like your great grandmother on your mother's side. For the masculine, I'm picking up like the healers on the masculine side came from your mother's side also. Your father's had some abilities too, but as far as the healing hands, this is the feminine, a feminine energy. So balance is needed, okay? Balance is really needed with you guys so that you guys can embody the energy to heal people around you, people that's close to you, so that you can use it. Don't they say if you don't use it, you lose it? Okay, let me get to this. It says alignment. As early as 6600 BC, in ancient China, this is carrageenan from seaweed was used to create a water soluble lubricant. Yeah, this was said to have been used for over 1,000 years. When this card appears, it is a sign for some major self-work. The mindset around pleasure has been steered towards shame for a very specific reason. If we could harness the true potential of creative energy, we might take complete control of our own lives. In this card, we see the hand has a small light emerging from the center of the palm, and that the lines of palmistry are written in gold. The palms contain a chakra used and opened when channeling Reiki. Oh, wow. This card may indicate there is some prosperity coming your way. The plant that has something to do with this card is a tomcat owl. It's TONGCAT, and then it's another word is ALI. So if you guys want to go and look that plant up, and maybe that plant can help you bring it into the home, and you can pull some energy off of it. I'm gonna spell it again. It's TONGCATALI. So synchronicities and signs, y'all gotta pay attention, right? Because I be having my book out. I ain't gonna lie, I be writing everything down, and then it's a trip because I'll pull off that energy, the things that I need to write down or that I need to take in, and then later on I'll be needing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, man, this shit ain't no joke, man. Hold on. So 9 can be significant. Somebody could have been born August 19th, August 9th. Somebody's name could be Savannah. Savannah. Ain't it a city named Savannah or something, or a state or something? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Creation solo. 68 can be significant. See, this right here say solo, right? And this just made me think about like how I didn't know these cards was gonna come out, y'all, but what the title is. You know what I'm saying? My title. And how it's like moving forward. Like this whole reading was about moving. The train. Y'all hear that train moving? It's about movement, moving, go. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, man. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. It ain't no reason to keep on pondering on this shit. Don't be watching no readings about the shit. Because I be doing that shit. And it remind me of the shit all over again. Yeah, you're supposed to remember where you come from and you remember the shit that you went through. But these motherfuckers shouldn't even have be a part of your. If they gonna be a part of your story, it's just a certain way that you're gonna put them in there. It's a certain way, and it could just be you. Like, this is what made me get there, but not too much about them. Like, they are non motherfucking factors. You know what I'm saying? This is a solo mission, man. You know what I'm saying? And your tribe will come. Your tribe, your tribe is coming. It's coming together. You already got people. You got helpers in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. Solo magic. I flow through life on the waves of nurturing waters. I ride in peace with myself and the love surrounding me. Creation energy is the energy of self-love and pleasure. The figure in the card raises their hands while water flows upward all around them and into the sky. This card shows itself when you need to give yourself some tender loving care. Maybe that looks like a spa day, a massage, retail therapy, or simply staying in bed doing what you want. This card asks you to take time for yourself, away from busy work, family, friends, and loved ones who expect you to be available. It is okay to reschedule that meeting or cancel that lunch for for your reality. Be mindful and reset the temptation to fall into creation energy alone as part of your routine. And remember, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was saying, I just started reading again. And like at first, when I first started, the first day was like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I first started, and like I couldn't really like read for that long because I ain't read in hella long. Like, I read these books here and there, but like just sitting down really reading the book and taking it in, y'all, that shit ain't easy when you. That's just like going to the gym for the first time. So you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get through that week in order to like get to the next week, and you gotta really like in your mind. And so yeah, y'all just switching things up and switching things around, switching up your routine is very, very important right now, because it's gonna bring great awareness to yourself, to your soul, to your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, your soul needs a new script, because that old script is dead. That old script is society with the old world. We've moved into the 5D. We're out of the 3D. Y'all, we in the 5D, y'all. Look, be mindful and reset the temptation to fall into creation energy alone as part of your routine. We all live on this living being together. So crystal pairing, okay, is the what is it? Soda light. So I guess this is a crystal that they're saying that will help you align in this energy, to help you like pull this energy in more. It's spell. I'm gonna spell it for y'all. It's a crystal pairing. It's SODALITE. Is that satellite? So is it satellite? What is this shit? Satellite. I feel like I had one of these before. I'm not sure. Look it up though, y'all. It's SODALITE. Maybe you can, get a stone, get this stone, and it can help you. Stones do help. I know I'm good with stones and using stones and shit like that. I like. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see if there's any more messages, source. You guys are magnificent. You guys are special. You guys are divine. You guys are loved. And you should never feel alone. Ever. You should never feel alone, because you was never alone. You didn't come here by yourself. Okay? You didn't come here by yourself. I don't care if you didn't have no twin. Where have you been? You came here with a whole team, okay? And that's what's gotten you to this point. This is what's gotten you in alignment. You listening to them intuitive nudges. You listening to your ancestors. You listening to your inner knowing, your inner self. That was them speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? You've been saved from a lot of situations where you probably shouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been taken out of situations and shit happened, and you was like, damn, I was just there. But that's because it's always been, you know, a special love for you in the universe by way of the work that you've done in past lives, by way of your heart, you know, by way the way that you treat people. You don't treat people fucked up, you know. You're not a fucked up individual. So because you are loved, that protection is really, you know, something that you're going to receive from the universe, because the universe is love. That's mother. You know what I'm saying? We got Mother Earth. Like, we have to have a higher source that love us so much that that the will was for us to have free will. The will on the will, it was for us to have free will. At some point in all this, it was taken away from us by who? The motherfuckers that, the powers that be's, different entities, because it's good and bad. They don't really give us too many choices in here. It's like either this or this. Is either black or white. You know what I'm saying? They got everybody thinking black and white. Nah, motherfucker, keep me in the gray. You know what I'm saying? Keep me in the motherfucking gray. Straight up. You know, that's just how I'm feeling. And that's just who I am, you know? And so when you a gray walker, when you walk in the gray, that's because you're walking on faith and not by sight. You're not going off of nothing. You've never been the type that you ask questions you want to know. And you got in trouble for asking questions, too many questions. They thought your questions that you asked was stupid and ridiculous. But it was like, nah, I'm trying to get to the truth, and they were valid. But now all of those questions have been answered. You know who you are. You know who the creator is. You know what you know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. You know how to identify these energies when they come up against you, because you dealt with them in your family. So you see it in a motherfucker. You're not gonna go into another marriage again and be a failed marriage. You're not gonna go into another friendship again and be a failed friendship. You need to trust yourself. If you didn't left all that shit behind, if you ready to walk into your free will, into the free will where you have free will of choice of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they make it seem like you it's free here, but it's not. Where you speaking up for yourself, where you still asking the questions that may be done to them, but you breaking that shit down to where it makes sense and showing them that what you're saying is not making sense, because this system was created by man and it was written out. And the only reason why you saying that this shit makes sense is because you're reading the script. I'm not reading no motherfucking script. I'm authentic. This shit is really coming to me. I'm really pure. I'm really fucking with the divine for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really listening to my intuition. I really, really love motherfuckers. I don't even hate the motherfuckers that fucked me over, did me dirty. I still got love for them. I just don't fuck with them no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing bad on them at all. I'm talking about did me dirty. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker try to really take a motherfucker under. You know what I'm saying? No love lost. I ain't praying for them. I am not praying for my enemy. I'm walking in the grave. You know, when you walk in the grave, it ain't none of that. I ain't praying for my enemy. I don't even pray now. I talk to source. Just how I'm talking to y'all. I talk to my ancestors. Just I don't do shit traditionally. I'm not a traditional person. I never been. Never have been. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? It could be more captivating when it's authentic. You know? And when you going along the script, that's like I ain't no motherfucking actress. Y'all ain't paying me to be no actress. For real, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Okay. You say what? Trying to go grab something to eat? Ah, no, nah, man. I'm just on here, you know. It'll be our first date. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Is it Rigo Lopez? Let me see. Y'all. Bet nobody be lonely up over here. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Y'all just keep this shit in mind, man, and know that, you know, it's one day at a time, one moment at a time, 1 second at a time. Don't overthink it. Get out and walk, move your body so those messages can come through. Fast one day, eat one day. Fast the next day, eat one day. Do things that's going to move your soul, and it's going to take the weight off of your soul, because all of this shit that's in the world that they're giving us, it's not healthy. Everything, the air we breathe ain't even healthy, but we ain't got no choice but to breathe this shit in. You know what I'm saying? But if you can do something yourself, you said, "Are you?" I'm not Muslim. I'm not Muslim. You're local strange. I'm not Muslim. No, I don't. I don't identify with any groups at all. I'm just me. I'm me. That's it. I don't fuck around with nothing. There was. I don't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with it. I just. It's just on me. That's it. I want to know when I leave here that I want to walk alone. Because I feel like in past lives, I tried to take people with me, and I tried to do a lot of things, and I feel like that's not the way to go. I feel like we all are individuals, and we all have our own paths, and we all have, you know, the ability to do things for people, but ultimately it's all up, it all come back to you. Like, you gotta worry about yourself, you know what I'm saying? So when I walk out this motherfucker and I leave, I don't want to follow nobody in the spiritual realm. I want to already know my destination and know I want to go everywhere, because I got a lot of souls that love me in a lot of different regions. So I want to be able to go see all my people from past lives. I don't want to go walk to the light. You know what I say? Walk to the light. I don't want to go walk to the light, because I feel like the light gonna bring your ass back here. Because don't it sound good to walk to the light? The light. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna cut my chin, and I'm training myself now. Don't go to the light, Ash. Don't take your ass to the light, because I'm telling y'all, bud, like that light shit, that's how they get you. Because nobody want to go to the darkness. Don't nobody want to walk to. I'm going to the darkness, y'all. I'm that savage, y'all. I swear to God, I'm that savage. I'm going to the darkness when I leave this motherfucker. I'm not going to the light. The fuck? That's why I feel like I've been going all them times and keep coming back to this motherfucker. No, not at all. I even got in my ancestors. Come turn around. Come on, y'all. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to switch it up. We all doing work. We not just doing work here on earth. We doing work in the spiritual realm too. Every night you go to sleep, you doing work. Shit. Every time you go to sleep, you astral project. You know what I'm saying? So that just lets you know right there that the world is not what it seems. Okay, you guys. All right, y'all. I'm sending love, peace, and I'm sending all of you guys' energy back. And I'm purifying that energy as I send it back to you. And I'm taking all my energy back. And I'm going to purify it. And in continuous, then my ear is ringing now. Cloaking our energies and invisibility. Okay? So y'all gonna be good for the day, not to be attacked. They gonna try if they can't get through. They gonna be mad than the motherfucker. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming to Ask These Tribe to Wealth. I love you guys.